What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about bottom of the screen games that sit on a little window down in the corner of your screen. And you just let them run, little idle games sometimes that you interact with a little bit here and there while you do other things. And I've gotten a little bit of an addiction to this genre recently since this game called Rusty's Retirement came out. Just really set off the whole trend. And it seems like there's another one coming out like every week or two. And it's fun stuff. I love feeling like I'm making progress in two things at once. So what's running right now is called Nanamon. This one just came out today on June 24th. And it's a little virtual pet thing. He kind of hangs out in the corner here. He's not feeling the pets right now. He's in a bad mood because I accidentally gave him a suntan. And certain things this game doesn't totally tell you 100%. You could sunbathe. And at certain points, on certain times, you go out, you go on little field trips. And some of them are safe, and other ones are not safe, and they have monsters and other monsters there, and you fight the other pocket monsters, and if you win, your mood goes up, and if you lose, your mood goes down, and your monster's mood goes down, and maybe your mood goes down too, depending on how you feel about it. But, there's spooky area, there's a wild area, magical area, primal area, techno area, all these different areas. And one of these areas you can come across, you can come across shops where you can buy raw meat, which is kind of the currency in this game, but you can also use it to feed your little guy. You can forage for stuff, which is a neat little mini game. There's like a bunch of leaves on the screen, and you just push them around with your cursor, and you uncover a fish or something like that. And there's one mini game where you sunbathe, and you can sunbathe, and you hit the button and you sunbathe, and your thirst goes up, or you get thirstier. Your little guy gets thirstier, but your health goes up, and your mood goes up, I think. And so I pretty recently in the game got like an item where you don't get thirsty. So I wasn't worried about the thirst going down. So I just kept hitting sunbathe, and I got sunburned. So you just learn these things as you go along. You can climb a tree, but you can fall out. The tree can be like 15 meters tall, or it could be 3 meters tall. And every time you go up a meter, there's a chance that you fall out of the tree. Have to go back, but there's a chance you can find some meat or a fish or something, or a present or something that you get. You can trade with things. It's a neat little game. It's probably one of the most robust of the bottom of the screen games that have been coming out recently. Really, none of them kind of holds a candle to Rusty's Retirement. We'll talk about that one in a minute. I think that seems like that was like certainly the one that kind of blew up the genre. I don't know, it might be the first one that came out. Maybe not. But I've put a good amount of hours into that one. Maybe 70 hours, maybe 90, or something like that. Let's take a look at Rusty's Retirement. Bananamon is fun. I got it on a pre-order sale for like $11.99 or something like that for Fanatical. That's a little on the high side for these idle games. The regular price is $15, but like it looked really good. I couldn't help myself. So I bought the game, and I was like, this is pretty much a shoe-in for a game that I'm gonna get some enjoyment out of. So far, it's pretty good. Here we are. Rusty's Retirement. This is probably the game that started it all. Usually you could play it on the bottom of your screen. I like to have it on the side. because it's I don't know, it's just better that way. So you have this farm. This is like the third stage. Three stages. There are a bunch of stages. There's like 5 or 6 stages or something like that. This one has a nice cherry tree stage. Oh god. Fuck. Cherry trees that you have to like work around, but you can build farm land, and this is and you know you have this bio thingy here that you put, and at first I'm doing a good job. This is turning out really well. You have fruit, you have farms, okay? So you can put down a farm, and we'll put one down right here. And at first you do everything, you got this one little guy and you're doing everything by yourself. So he still builds like most of the things, but you can have a little helper. Here he comes right here, that's him. And that's Rusty, that's your regular guy. But you put down a farm, and your regular guy, this guy, who is all you have at the beginning, will come down and he'll start building it. I got a helper who takes care of some other things. And then you just put down, you buy seeds that get unlocked by filling up on other seeds. Like, so to unlock this one, it needs more tomatoes. It needs 70 more tomatoes for harvested. Did you know that you can vomit from being in too much pain? I knew this already coming in, and I think most people, or a lot of people, already know this, but now can confirm. And I haven't vomited since day one of this thing, but I might vomit tonight. Anyway, you unlock water bots and harvesting bots, and you expand your farm. I can unlock this portion for 18,000 coin, which I don't have yet. But, by growing crops and harvesting them, you gain money. Or you can take the crops and put them on this biofuel thing, which gets you more biofuel, which is down here, which you can use to build more water bots or harvest bots, and you just kind of let this thing run. And this guy unlocks like this will make the harvesting go down by 1 net or something if I spend 430. I'm feeling lightheaded. Maybe I can't do this right now after all. Oh, it's okay. Just need a break. Just take a break. Like I always say, if you can help it, don't age past 35. If you can help it. Yeah, Rusty's retirement is a good time. It's cheap too. It's like $4 or something like that. It kind of goes on sale for $3 sometimes. There's like a Vampire Survivors crossover that I haven't gotten into. No idea how the hell that works. Cast and Chill is another pretty recent one. I think this just came out last week. And you can sort of, I think it's kind of intended to be like a full screen game, because look at this background. Oh, it's gorgeous. This pixel art is really pretty. Whew, I think it's finally passing. It's definitely calmed down quite a bit, which is nice. And this one's a little bit different, because you can sort of manually catch some fish, and you got to match your bait to the types of fish that's in the part of the lake that you're in. So I might not have the right type of bait right now. Let me see here. This is okay. Well, all right. Let's go back to the dock. I am soaked through my. So we've opened up some places. There are different fishing spots that you could go to with different fish in them. This one's got a long-nosed sucker, which is what we're looking for. Because that's what kind of bait that I was just using. So you just kind of go out and you do your fishing. And again, you can do it manually. Sometimes you gotta like fight with the fish a little bit. But if you pick a bad spot that doesn't have the fish that you're looking for, you know, you can float your little bobber around all you want and it's not gonna do any good. Like these guys. Oh, that guy was interested, but he gave up. You want it? Come on, you want it. He doesn't want it. Yeah, this game's a little bit harder, especially if you're doing it manual. But there's also here an idle mode, which kind of just does it by itself. It moves around the lake, it casts, it fishes, and once you fill up your upgradable stock, it'll automatically just go back to the shop and sell the fish for coins or whatever. You can upgrade your rod so you can get bigger fish or a bigger boat or better bait or different bait, or you can open up different spots on the map or on different lakes and find some different fish and use some different bait. It's a lot of good progression, you know what I mean? Yeah, casting chill is pretty okay. Here now is Idle Waters, where you get to play as a little good boy, a little red panda. My favorite animal, personally. Okay, yeah. And this one's a little bit more in depth. You hang out and you fish, like some of these other games. But, where's the map? Oh yeah, the map's down here. So yeah, so you can unlock different places to fish as you go along. That's interesting. That looks like it's going to be fishing in a volcano or something. That's kind of fun. And some of these places, you find guys, and you can give this guy like these stuff that you unlock through fishing. If you, man, this is so complicated. I'm obviously not running off a script or anything, but like, you can build an aquarium, and if you put your fish in the aquarium, where the hell's the dang aquarium? Here it is. If you put your fish in the aquarium, they will over time give you stuff. So like this one, it's probably, oh yeah, okay, this is new in the new. Oh, okay, so if you hover over the clock, it shows you how much longer until it gives you something. So it could take hours, but eventually this guy probably gave me this green mushroom. And, you know, for instance, one of these guys might give me an acorn. And eventually I'll take it and I'll bring it to this guy. And once I get the acorn and the stick and the pumpkin seed and the clown nose, angelfish, if you put them in an aquarium, gives you a clown nose. No, not the angelfish. The clownfish, obviously, gives you a clown nose. Obviously. And like there's this yellow fish or something like that that'll give you like a yellow mushroom or something like that. This one gives you a freaking opal. So that's nice. And he'll give you something. And there's a couple of guys littered around like that. And these windows also don't close when you switch to another window, which is a little bit annoying. Here's another guy. He's a happy fellow. This guy just wants fish. And you don't have to go like looking around for the things that you need either. You could just push this button and it'll move anything you have from your inventory into what he's got. But yeah, you go around to these other different places on the map, and you fish. And you pick up some fish. You put them in the aquarium. They give you things. You give those things to people that are around the map. They give you more things that maybe some other people on the map want, and you unlock. Like I got here from going out to sea, and there was a storm. And after fishing in the storm for a little while, I got swept away and I got lost at sea, and now I'm fishing here. I don't 100% remember how. This cat, yeah. Okay, so this cat wants one thing. He wants a fish. Any fish. So I don't have any fish yet. Because. Here's a fish. Okay, we got a nice big flounder, I think. So we're gonna give him this fish. He's gonna eat it. And he's gonna come back eventually with, like, something else that he could give me. Or sometimes he might come with a map. Or you'll find a message in a bottle at one of the places that's a map location. And it'll open up a map, another spot on the map. You could go there, maybe find another guy, find a bunch of different kinds of fish. Really excited to see what this volcano's about. I feel so much better now. Like, there's a little bit, tiny little twinge of pain. Like, there's a dull pain now. And it's just hydrate, man. Hydrate. That's all you gotta do. And take, and swap between ibuprofen and acetaminophen every 3 hours. That's the other secret. I'm sweating. God. But yeah, Idle Waters is kind of fun. I haven't put too much time into it because, like, some of these things you gotta find are kind of in depth, you know? Here we have Tiny Pasture. This one, I feel. This one's a good bit of fun. I got a lot of time out of this one, but it's kind of like a little bit over because, like, at this point, I just kind of unlocked everything. You have some guys. You start out with some rabbits, and you raise a bunch of rabbits to adulthood so that you can unlock a corgi, and then you raise a bunch of them to adulthood so you can unlock a cat, or and then you could get some more, and you want to fill out this this encyclopedia. So there have been some updates. There are frogs, there are ducks to unlock that I haven't done yet. Haven't gotten all the colors of the cows, but I got all the sheep, which has been an update. Got some pandas here, again. Red pandas, truly goated. Look at the way they stand up. I love a red panda. There he is. Look, there he is. He's doing his thing, and you can pick him up and give him a little hug. And and you got some food. You can feed your little guys. None of my guys are hungry right now, but I have $11 million, so there's not much left to do in this game, See, for duck, I have to raise 15 cows. That's a higher number than what has been previously. For sure, but you can breed your little guys behind this little curtain. You got some zombies, you got some ghosts, you got some llamas, and they generate money for you, so you can unlock more guys. You can unlock some facilities. This one will sting your little guys, so they drop all their money once they're full, so you don't have to pay attention to it. This magic broom cleans up poop, so you don't have to pay attention to it. This cuckoo house drops some food sometimes. More of these games, you unlock things more at a time so that the game sort of plays itself more, so you can do more work, I guess. I guess that's your incentive to play the games so that you can play less of it. That's the way how it goes with some of these games. But yeah, they just put out this Azure Waters DLC, which I did pick up, and I've gotten started a little bit on that. But again, with 11 million coins to my name, it's not too hard to like. There's no anticipation. You know what I mean? It's all very immediate gratification at this point, and because I put 24 hours into this game already, and yeah, it's just it's too easy now. But maybe I'll work on some of these cows because 13, 14 cows, 15 cows is a lot of cows, and they take some time to mature. So we're looking pretty full right here, huh? But yeah, Tiny Pasture is another good one. It's good until you finish it, and then there's not a whole lot else to do. But that's fine. It's still pretty well up there. And this one now is far and away my favorite game out of the bunch. And this is the last game we'll talk about. Is Corner Pond. And this, much like Tiny Pasture, I have unlocked everything. I'm level 187, and you had to get to certain levels to unlock the different lakes that you can fish in. But these are cool, imaginative, sort of interesting lakes. And I finally just like unlocked all the customization items after almost 100 hours. But right now I just kind of keep her this way. You can change the color of her socks. You can change the length of her socks. You can change the color of her hair. You can change the color of her shorts and shirt. I just kind of keep her this way with the purple hair and the black thigh highs, just to sort of make her sort of like this. And yeah, it just sits there and it reels in fish. We got a small nimbus eel here. We're in the sky area now. And here you got Arctic here, where you could buy some like frozen fish, or not buy them. You can catch frozen fish. You got the beach, you got the lake, you got the cosmos, you got the catacombs, and you got to pay to move in between these areas, which is fine. That's a way. See, this game keeps it interesting because like I have a ton of money now, or I did have a ton of money now, but I have no more money now because I just went through all of the unlockable customization skins and everything like that, and I just bought them all in one shot, and now I have nothing. But to say that I did unlock all those, pretty much everything that I had left at once, I had like probably hundreds of thousands of dollars in order to do that. And you catch these things, and not the shop, my fish, and then you let this fill up as much as you want. You can sell them, and get more money. And this game, kind of even after I've finished it, basically, it keeps things kind of interesting because you've got quests, and you want to go to Arctic, and you want to catch all these fish, so that. And even though I've leveled up my rod all the way, and I've leveled up my my circles all the way, there's still some fish like those that you still have to click on the circles. But like so we go to walrus, and most of them you don't have to click on the circles. It just auto reels in once you've like upgraded it and stuff like that. But there are still ones that you still have to actively reel in. And so you have these quests, and you could try to fish for an orca, a beluga whale, and a walrus, which we got. But I freaking sold it, so I didn't get to turn it in because I didn't look at this yet. But catching one of these will level it up. Which every few levels it'll upgrade its price and your chances of like getting a good one. And there are shinies in this game, and after 100 hours of playing this game, I still haven't caught a single shiny. And it's driving me crazy, but you know what? It's keeping me playing the game. I've sold 6,651 fish. Okay? And yeah, well, the more of these things you get in, the level goes up when you get them, and you have a higher chance of picking up a shiny. You got equipment. The mouse shop comes around and sells you these potions. You have more of a chance to catch a shiny fish. Unfortunately, 4 times 0.00001% is still... still 0.016%. I don't know, that's not necessarily the actual rate, but like it freaking feels like it sometimes. You can catch fish more often with these. You can put up the sell value. You can catch better rare fish. And the other thing is to fill out the journal. So there are multiple grades of every fish. And I don't have any B grades, or I don't have any D grades of the Capelin, but I want to fill out this thing so I have 100%, I have every grade of every fish, so I can get those achievements, you know what I mean? And so, you know, I'm working on S plus fishes at the Arctic right now. So I'm using this particular kind of bait, which attracts S plus fish. S/S plus tier fish. But I already have so many of them that it's pretty rare to get an S plus fish that I don't already have, much less for instance, a beluga whale, which is epic. I'm much more likely to catch an S tier fish or an A tier fish of that. Or if I'm going to catch an S plus tier fish, it's going to be something that I already have. But you can fill these in. You can fill in the journal. What you want is 100%. Obviously, with the lake, I'm farthest along, because that's the first one. But you know what? I mean, it just sits there at the bottom of your screen and runs, and you make progress that way. And that's the way that it is with all of these games. But it gets you, it keeps you. This one especially, you know what I mean? Because you can still catch these things, and you can still move toward this lofty goal of that's probably going to come after multiple hundreds of hours of catching every tier of every fish. I want to do that, you know what I mean? But I don't have to push myself to kind of go for it. I can let this run in the bottom corner of my screen while I'm doing other things, like working at my job that I no longer have. And or while I'm looking for a job. So here, we picked up that S plus walrus, so now we can turn it in. Level goes up a little bit, experience goes up a little bit. Not that I need the experience. There are also items that level up your experience faster, which I don't need anymore, so I skip those. Corner Pond, check it out. This is the fun one. This is the best one. Corner Pond. I love this one. Yeah, Corner Pond's awesome. And then, so you use your money to max out your orb power and your rod power. That's your passive fishing skill. The orb power is your active fishing skill that you have to push the orbs to reel it in quickly, you know? So some fish you'll be able to just reel in without having to touch anything because your rod power is good enough. Right? But even still now, even with maxed out rod power, there are still some that I have to click on orbs to reel in. Right? You can fill in your inventory so you can wait longer before you have to sell your fish. Because like at the beginning, you can only fit like 10 fish or 20 fish or something like that. So you have to check in with this game every time you catch at least 10 fish. Otherwise, you can't catch anymore. And you got to sell your fish. Now I'm maxed out. I'm at 400 fish max, so I can let this thing run like all day and be almost full, right? Before I sell my fish. You want to upgrade your, you want to upgrade your favorite inventory? I don't even know how to mark a fish as a favorite. I do know how to mark a fish as a favorite. I don't know why you would want to. Maybe you get more fish if you mark them as a favorite. I don't know. But you max out your quests. You can get more quests. The mouse shop hasn't come around, so we're not going to get to see him this turn. But this one is a lot of value for your money, a lot of play time in this game if you want to see it through to the end. And why wouldn't you? Corner Pawn, far and away my favorite one. But I think that's going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you found something cool. I hope you check out Corner Pond or Rusty's Retirement or something like that. And I hope you get into a whole new genre of game while you're working and making progress at your job that you have and your kidney stone that you don't have. Hopefully. I wish that deeply for you. But like the video if you like it, or if you found a new neat little game to play, and subscribe to the channel, but only if you want to. And we'll see you next time when I have hopefully passed this thing. Have a good night.